it's really interesting. If we just kind of say to everyone to start off with where the Couchois is, just so in Burgundy, most people know of the Côte d'Or, and the Côte d'Or consists of the Côte de Nuit, which is basically just north of Beaune, north of the Hill of Courton, and then the Côte de Beaune, which is from the Hill of Courton as far as the Domaine de Comé, where we live. And then we live on that southern border tip. And then just under us, the first area in the Côte Chalonnais is the Couchois. And it's known as the Côte du Couchois, plural, because it's not one hillside, you know, unlike the Côte d'Or, but it's the Côte du Couchois, plural. There's many hillsides. It's like a rolling hillsides with higher altitude and a mix of soils. So there's some granite in the Côte du Couchois, as well as limestone.
It's a good bit higher than if you're coming from Saltenay and Chassagne and that area. We're probably at about 300 meters. That's proven itself to be very interesting, especially in years like this where there was, you know, anyone who follows the Burgundy growing season knows that we had some severe frosts in April. And because we're at a higher altitude, we had the frosts, of course, but the growth of the vines was slower. Down below in the plains, they had much more serious problems. Further south from here, they had much more serious problems. But as we came up the hill here in the Couchois, things are okay. I mean, I'm still looking at vineyards now that are just now. You know, you look at a vine and they're just starting to open up. They took a hit, but they're finally coming into flower. You thought they were killed. They thought they were dead, but they're finally coming back around. And that just goes back to people say there's a saying going around these days for many reasons in terms of climate change. You know, for either for drought, for heat, or for frost, that the quality is climbing the hill. So that as you go up to these higher altitude plantations, you're getting better wines than you used to get.
That's true, and the little change so far in climate is helping a little bit these areas that are a bit higher altitude. The winemaking talent is also a big factor. In one sense, the biggest factor.
Yeah, for sure. That winemaking talent means that they will actually go so far as to replant vineyards that were planted in